Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this afternoon. Now, we are going to get right back into 5 steps to real estate success. Right now, we're on real estate, the glossary. We're on letter L right now, so this is take number 9. So without further ado, the words are as such. Lashes, a doctrine used by a court to bar the assertion of a legal claim or right based on the failure to assert the claim in a timely manner. Land, the earth from its surface to its center of the earth, and the air space above it. The air part of the land? Okay, let's continue on. Lease, a contract between a landlord and a tenant, wherein the landlord grants the tenant possession and use of the property for a specific period of time and for a consideration. Leased fee, the landlord's interest in a parcel of leased property. Leased option, a financing option that allows home buyers to lease a home with the option to buy. Each month's rent payment may consist of rent plus an additional amount that can be applied toward the down payment on an already specified price. Leasehold, a tenant's right to occupy a parcel of real estate for the term of a lease. Leasee, or lessee, is spelled Lessee, the one who receives the right to use and occupy the property during the term of the leasehold estate. Lessor, the owner of the property who grants the right of possession to the leasee. Leverage, the use of borrowed funds to purchase an asset. Levy, to assess or collect a tax. License, 1. A revocable authorization to perform a particular act on another's property. 2. Authorization, granted by a state to act as a real estate broker or salesperson. Lien, a legal claim against a property to secure payment of a financial obligation. Life estate, a freehold estate in real property, limited in duration to the lifetime of the holder of the life estate or another specified person. Life tenant, one who holds a life estate. Listing agreement, a contract between an owner and a licensed real estate broker, where the broker is employed to sell real estate on the owner's term within a given time, for which service the owner agrees to pay the broker an agreed upon fee. Listing broker, a broker who contracts with a property owner to sell or lease the described property. The listing agreement typically may provide for the broker to make the property available through a multiple listing system. Littoral rights, a landowner's claim to use water in large navigable, I'm going to spell that word, Navigable, lakes, and oceans adjacent to property. Ownership rights to land bordering bodies of water up to the high water mark. Hmm. Hmm. Littoral rights, so littoral rights regarding water that's around the actual property is what I was just saying. Because it says landowners, I'm going to just repeat that one more time, claim to use the water in large navigable, Navigable, lakes and oceans adjacent to the property. So it's going to be adjacent, like right across from it, Ownership rights to land borrowing. So to land borrowing bodies of water up to the high water mark. Okay, we're going to keep it moving. Loan, a sum of borrowed property or principal that is generally repaid with interest. Loan officer, a lender serves several functions and has various responsibilities, such as soliciting loans. A loan officer both represents the lending institution and represents the borrower to the lending institution. Lock-in, an agreement in which the lender guarantees a specific interest rate for a certain amount of time. Lock-in period, the time period during which the lender has guaranteed an interest rate to a borrower. The letter M, margin, the difference between the interest rate and the index on an adjustable rate mortgage. The margin remains stable over the life of the loan, while the index fluctuates. Market data approach, a method of estimating the value of a property by comparing it to similar properties recently sold and making momentary adjustments for the differences between the subject property and the comparable property. Market value, the amount that a seller may expect to obtain for merchandise, services, or securities in the open market. Mechanics lien, a statutory lien created to secure payment for those who supply labor or materials for the construction of an improvement to land. Metes and bounds, a method of describing a parcel of land using direction and distance. Meal, 1/10 of 1 cent. Used by some states to express or calculate property tax rates. Modification, the act of changing any of the terms of the mortgage. Month-to-month tenancy, tenancy in which the tenant rents for only 1 month at a time. Mortgage, a written instruction that pledges property to secure payment of a debt obligation, as evidenced by a promissory note. When duly recorded in the public record, a mortgage creates a lien against the title to the property. Mortgage banker, an entity that originates funds and service loans to be sold into the secondary money market. Mortgage broker, an entity that, for a fee, brings borrowers together with lenders. Mortgage lien, an encumbrance created by recording a mortgage. Mortgagee, the lender who benefits from the mortgage. Mortgage or the borrower who pledges a property as collateral. Multi-dwelling units, properties that provide separate housing units for more than one family that secure only a single mortgage. Apartment buildings are also considered multi-dwelling units. Mm-hmm. And the last word I have for you for the letter M is multiple listing service. MLS. Method of marketing a property listing to all participants in the MLS. And that does complete our glossary words for the letter L and the letter M. Stay tuned for the letter N and O out of our glossary of 5 steps to real estate success. If you would like to know any previous letters before M and L, they are certainly available on the playlist, so you can go to different definitions at your leisure. Okay? So for this afternoon, I want for you to take care, to be well, and be blessed. And it be it thy will. I will talk with you soon here on Poem Praise 2. So until next time, later, y'all.